Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Obviously, this is Inspector C at his front door. As I said, I've done many videos on the front door because it's basically to stop people getting a fine from CAPITA if they come knocking on your door. Now, whichever way you're doing the license free, like Inspector C, whether you're just blagging them off like I did many years ago, didn't reply to letters and stuff like that, eventually you're going to get a visit on your front door. And this is just some advice for you. If that happens, if you're blagging them off, you've not rang up and told them this household does not require a TV license, you're going to get letters and letters all the time. It's on a computer-based situation where non-payments are sent out by automatic computerized letter. That's the way it goes, folks. No other way, it just gets sent to you. Now, the only way you can stop these letters, obviously, is ringing up the BBC CAPITA website, like I say, which I'll leave the number, like I've done. Tell them you no longer require a license at your address, and the letters will stop. Then you'll become license free, like Inspector C, because you're not watching any live television or BBC programs. And once you've told them this, you won't get any letters. I've not had any letters for over 12 months because I've renewed my declaration. I've no letters. Now, some people have been telling me in the comments, which is great, which is all part of the channel. I reply to most comments and try to advise you. If you are just blagging them off and not telling them, you're going to keep getting the letters and you'll probably get a visit sometime, whenever. You'll get a visit and knock on the door. And if that happens, this is in a video to advise you what to do. I've done on many occasions. They're just salesmen. They're not a bailiff. They're no rights of anything. They're not enforcement officers and everything else. It's just BBC trying to scaremonger you by saying you're going to get a fine and you get £1,000 fine, all the rest of it. You could get a criminal record and all the rest of it. That's all fear. Everything's run on fear with the BBC, like the mafia. Just like recently with the the post office, telling all their sub-postmasters lies and cheating on them, and that's a disgrace. But similar with the BBC, they send out CAPITA, an organisation which they pay them £500 million for the 5-year contract to come out and collect non-payments. And they come to your door, like here. And like I told you on many occasions, how to handle them is just simple. If they do come knocking on your door, or if you've got a camera surveillance, you don't need to answer the door to them if you don't want to. But if you want to confront them, that's fine. All you need to say to them is, no thank you, I don't require a license at this address. And that's all you need to say to them, and shut your door. Don't antagonize them, don't engage with them at all, because if you just start doing that, then they'll try and engage with you and try and find more information about you. You just say, no thank you, shut the door. They're just salespeople. No right whatsoever to harass you. You just say goodbye and shut your door. Do not sign any scanner, do not sign any paperwork, you don't have to engage with them, you've got no contract with them at all. It's not your fault if you're blagging them off and not told them. If the license, you're not declared a non-licensed declaration, don't worry, because it's not your fault it's coming into your house. It's been beamed into your house whether you like it or not. And they're assuming that you're watching. Now, I don't watch BBC television. If I want to watch something, I go somewhere else to watch it. like this weekend there was a lot of snooker on, which was you know, the Master Snooker. I watched it somewhere else. It was inconvenienced me, but if the BBC get their act together and have an iPlayer, you could watch the snooker at any time on the iPlayer at any time. You know, that's what it should be about. That's how it should go. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand. If you ring up and cancel, eventually the BBC will have 100,000 people a year, maybe more, or millions of people cancelling the licence, and they won't be able to get the funding. So they have to go on a subscription basis to get the money to run the BBC. It's that simple, folks. Nothing else is, you know, it's that simple. Anyway, like I said before, I want to thank all the new people who subscribed to my channel and supporting the channel, leaving the comments, because you can leave comments, because I said I'll answer all the comments. Any advice you want to give you, it's quite happy to give you some advice, because you have to know your rights, folks. That's what it's all about on your front door, because this is the battleground. This is where it starts up, on your front door. And I don't want to see anybody get fined. I don't want to see anybody get fined or get sent to court. If you know what to do, like I told you, you'll be fine. It's your right to say, no, I'm not watching. If they come and say, well, we'll have to come and search your premises, yes, you just say to them, right, you can get a search warrant from a magistrate, but if you're not watching, they can't get any evidence to get a magistrate saying you're watching, or stuff like this. So you just stand your ground and say, no, thank you. That's what you have to do, folks.
Yes, folks, it's important, if you're liking the video, to give us a thumbs up, a like, share with other people, pass the message on. You're quite welcome to do that. The more people who you know, ring up and cancel the license, get the two-year exemption, like Inspect to See. That's all I'm here for. And of course, you know, that's what it's about. And subscribe to the channel helps my channel grow, and of course I thank you for that. And that's very nice of you to subscribe if you're liking the content or it's been useful to you. Leave comments and tell me if it's made a difference for you, and I will try and improve myself as well, try and make a video more interesting for you to sort of understand. Anyway, folks, like I said before, thank you again. I say give us a like, and that's the best thing to do, get my channel moving again, you know, sort of into the algorithm, how YouTube works. I don't really know exactly how it works, but the more thumbs up you get, the more likes, the more people watch the video, you know, that's how it works. So anyway, thank you. If you are doing that at this point here in the video, thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
Like I say, a great channel on YouTube is Chilly John's channel. Check his channel out, because he's got lots of information about how the BBC have acted over the years, and of course he's done a lot of work regarding TV licensing, and of course he's coming up to sort of nearly 100,000 subscribers. Subscribe to his channel, and if you need to know anything, not just from my channel, he's got a great channel. Get anything you need to know, it's on his channel. So please subscribe to Chilly John if you're new, and you're new to this TV licensing. And that's what I said, that's why I'm doing these videos at the front door, because this is the main part of if you're just flagging the letters off, they're going to keep coming once a month, and eventually you'll get CAPITA coming to the address to check it if they're in that targeted area, which they're going to do. They've got to do a target area. Now these people, they've been trained at doorstep sales, they've been trained what to do, but that's why I'm doing it for you now. I'm training you, anybody who's new, what to do at this front door. When you confront them, well, not confront them, just tell them, sorry, I don't need a license at this household. Goodbye. That's all it is, folks. It's now January 2024. Things are not going to change with the BBC, with CAPITA, unless they come to their senses with people not paying the TV license. They won't have any revenue, will they? That's how they get their money. And they have to think of another plan, which is, like I said, making the iPlayer a subscription channel and get the revenue there, or the other ways of making money to pay for the programs, like a Netflix kind of program. And of course, this is going to change till that happens, 2027. It's you, the public, who make the difference, not BBC. It's you, the public, who've got the right, not politicians or anybody else. It's you, the public, to do, like I said to you before, is do what I said. Don't sign anything if they come to your door. Just say, no thank you, Do not antagonize them, don't cause a confrontation. That's what they're after, because they're trained to try and sell you a license. They're trained at all the angles they know. They've been trained for over a week to haggle it on the front door when you confront them. It's now January 2024. Things are not going to change with the BBC, with CAPITA, unless they come to their senses with people not paying the TV license. They won't have any revenue, will they? That's how they get their money. And they have to think of another plan, which is, like I said, making the iPlayer a subscription channel and get the revenue there, or the other ways of making money to pay for the programs, like a Netflix kind of program. And of course, this is going to change till that happens, 2027. It's you, the public, who make the difference, not BBC. It's you, the public, who've got the right, not politicians or anybody else. It's you, the public, to do, like I said to you before, is do what I said. Don't sign anything if they come to your door. Just say no thank you. Do not antagonize them, don't cause a confrontation. That's what they're after, because they're trained to try and sell you a license. They're trained at all the angles they know. They've been trained for over a week to haggle it on the front door when you confront them. So if you follow my advice, I don't want you to see you get fined. You're not going to get fined, because it's not going to happen. Hopefully it's not going to happen to you, like I told you, so you're not going to get fined. Anyway folks, I'm going to end it there really, because there's not much more I can say to you other than thank you for subscribing to my channel, and give me some likes, and of course leave your comments. I'll answer all your comments if I can, and sort of, it's good because that you're part of the channel. Your comments, leaving some good or bad, doesn't really matter. You've got your right to whichever you want to do. You know, it's up to you what you want to say. No problems at all. The next thing I was to say before, as I say, I'm coming up to 1,000 subscribers, which is very nice. Thank you all, everybody who subscribed to the channel, giving me that support. It's very appreciated. As I said, whether I get to 1,000 subscribers, it's not. It's going to still be the same. I'm still going to carry on with this till there's going to be changes, which is, like I say, 2027. There might be a charter change, and it's you, like I say, you, the public, who can make that change, and that's the only way it can go, folks.